Hello and welcome to episode 6 of my Minecraft Technic hardcore modded skyblock tutorial let's play series. Let's continue on building this mob trap. Now I know some of y'all are thinking, why on earth am I showing the whole process from beginning to end? Yeah, I know there's a vast majority out there of you that can make them super fast and a million times better than the one I'm doing, but as always in all of my videos that I will ever do, I will focus on those of y'all which aren't as quick as the rest of us. There might be some of you out there that have just started playing Minecraft, as strange as that may sound, and you have no idea of how to make a mob trap. I'm going to show you. You follow this video and by the end of the last video and this video you will be able to make yourselves an excellent mob trap. Okay, I'll make better ones in the future and I'll also show you how to do them, but for now let's continue this. So remember, all the way down there, and I am afraid of heights. Even in a virtual sense I'm afraid of heights, which is why I panic, which is why I'm going to probably fall and why I die. But anyway, getting over that and past that, so we're up here high in the sky. I built a 10 floor down there, so the idea is now I shrunk this floor to 7 and I'm going to bring the floor in more so it's a smaller, much smaller drop, because as the creatures fall they're going to may drift out a bit, but we will control that and I'm going to show you how. I just hope I got enough wood to do this. Anyway, right, so the next thing we need to do is to put a wall on this place, so let's do that. What I will do is waste one block on the bottom and then continue with the top all the way around. Now I can go. So how deep do we want this room? We want it to be let's see, with enders they need 3, so we want it to be 3 deep, for those of you that are wondering. Okay, so let's go out here. Oh, I don't like this at all, being at this. Yeah, I'm a wimp. Of course I'm a bleeding wimp. Look how high I am. I've got a series to do, and if I die and waste my lives, then I'm going to be in trouble. And we ain't even got to the ink sacs yet. That's going to be a massacre of my lives, I'm telling you that now. I do not claim to be any expert or brilliant at Minecraft. I just love playing it because it's so much fun. And then of course give it a hardcore quest mod and give it a hardcore skyblock and you're really rocking with the fun. In fact, it's going off the scales. So I'm really enjoying anyway this series, and I hope you are too. I'd hate to think that I'm going to all the pains and lengths that I am for naught. Anyway, so there we go. There's the first floor. Let's do another one. Let's try and make this quick. I don't have to panic so much now because I'm not going to walk off that edge. I might walk off the other edge, of course. That is always going to be a possibility. So we keep on going. Oh, I do hope I've got enough wood. I'd hate to have to stop this episode because I run out. I mean, you know, there's only so much time I can spread between preparation for all of the games, and trust me when I tell you I spent a lot of time preparing for nearly all the episodes. Right, okay, so what I need to do is run around this top bit now. And put the 3rd layer on. Now one thing, make sure you're very careful with, you do not want mobs spawning outside of this room. You want them spawning inside of it. And what I'm talking about is, oh, wasted wood down there, never mind. Oh, it's because I'm waffling so much. You want to make sure that when you put the roof on there is no yellow on the roof, okay? Otherwise mobs will spawn. So what we do now is we put a roof on. Notice all this yellow out here, so what we do as we build it, we put torches down. We do not want them spawning outside because we don't want a mob falling on our head unexpectedly. It would not end well, not for the legendary gamester. So he wants to avoid that by making sure outside of his little room there is no danger of that happening. As it is, he's having to dance around on a roof at this height where he hates heights. Oh, I'll try to stop being such a wimp. Why am I wasting wood down there? Goodness sake. It's so easy to waste wood. It really is. There we go. Right, so need some more. Oh, I just know I'm going to run out of wood. No matter how prepared you try to be, there's always going to be something that jumps up and bites you in the you know what. Right, sorry, excuse me, let's carry on. I guess I'm waffling in a way to take my mind off of the fact of how high up I am and the inevitability of me falling at some point. Being a fool, of course, it will happen. Right, okay, so let's put them in there like so. And that should be enough. Let's now put another torch down. There we go. Check that the roof is all... Oh, you bucko, there's one down there. Check that your roof is all no yellow. Yellow is not good. Jump down here and put the last 2 blocks in. Planks. Right, okay, so, ooh, red, not good. Means something can spawn. Let's quickly get rid of that one. Not good at the moment, anyway. Right, okay, so there we are, that dealt with that. Right, so now what I need to do, what you all need to do as well, make sure that you have 2 wide border like this. I will say get to Y in a bit. The reason, like I say, is when the creatures fall down, they may fall at an angle. So the way we see, that's good. I like that. Yeah, I do like that. Right, that will fit spiders down it, you see. Now, the reason I'm leaving torches here at the moment is because I don't want the mobs dropping on my head as I'm going down. Because, again, that won't end well. Especially with me being so panicky with heights. So, right, what we now do, we've got our room assembled up here. And we've got a nice big gap in the middle for them to fall through. But now what we have to do is make sure that they funnel into our little 10 by 10 area. The way to achieve that is by building this, you guessed it, this wall all the way down. So can I get one there? Oh cool, look at that. Luck is shining on me. Okay, so there we go. That's the outline of what we need. Like so. Now what we have to do is continue down like this. And we will have to do so many. As in, not all the way down, but we are going to have to go a fair way down to make sure that when they fall, they are guided into my wonderful little welcome area for where they will explode into nothingness. Of course, we got to put a wall there as well. Let's carry on. Oh, I hope I fit this into 30 minutes. Well, you know what? This may overrun this episode. If you want to stop the video, I never ever would force you to... Well, of course I wouldn't force you. You just switch stop. Stop the waffle from the idiot. Ah, now I've just blocked that one off, see? That's what happens when I waffle too much. Let's try it again. Yeah, cool, got it. Right, so yeah, what I'm doing is making sure that I'm funneling this all the way down. And another reason for this is it keeps it dark up there, so it'll be red. You'll see when I take them torches away and start coming down, mobs are going to be dropping on my head and I'm possibly going to die. Hopefully not. Now you'll notice how high I put it up. I did say in the last episode, but I will repeat myself. The reason I've put it to, I think, 50 height elevation is because on my other world I tried a 30 elevation. The Endermen were landing and still being alive, and giving me a good whacking, and so were the stronger zombies. So I've hopefully cured that by making the height of this mob trap 60 or 50 I should say. So even the Endermen shouldn't survive a fall of that nature, I hope. That's the theory, because it's all theories and all experiments, and that's what I love about playing Minecraft. There are thousands of ways to do different things, and you'll come out with your own unique ways, and they're each as creative and as brilliant as each other's. Oh, the sun's going down, but that don't matter because I've got torches everywhere. Okay, well what I plan doing is to keep doing this like this until I run out of wood. The further down you can come, the more chance you've got that if when a mob drops off of there and starts coming down at an angle, he'll hit the side and then plummet straight down. That is the reason we're doing this, to make sure they're guided into our little area. Okay. Oh, I'm going to have to sleep. How annoying, because that means I'm going to have to chew my pickaxe up cutting the blocks. But if I don't, you're not going to see what's going on. I'm not going to see what's going on. So let's just have to make another pickaxe perhaps. Okay, so I'm going to go need to sleep. Yeah, I know my food and drink is getting low. I always forget to eat and drink, but that's mainly in real life. You know, when you've got a good fun game to play, then everything else comes secondary. And it's not until that my eyes start not working and my brain stops, well, my brain never works, but when my body starts to go into power save mode because I've not been treating it very nicely, as in food and drink and sleep, then I'm forced to have a break. Right, let's go find the bed and have a sleep. I really don't want to waste time making another pickaxe. Time is far too precious. I know the clock is whizzing round and I really want to show you this because it's so much fun we're going to have when this is finished. And you will see exactly what I mean with the fun. Okay, alright. You've shouted at me enough. Let's eat. Yes, alley cats, I can hear you shouting at me to eat, so I'm definitely going to eat, and I'll even drink. How about that? There we go. Right, let's put that up there. Let's get this mob trap finished. Of course, I've got to make sure I keep enough wood to get right back up to the top, because I will have to remove my torches. So I'm going to have to check how... Oh, I didn't need to do that one. Okay, let's check how much wood I've got. Oh, dang it. Okay, we got a bit more. That should be enough. I've got to keep 64 to get back up, so just remember that. Don't let me forget. Otherwise it'll just be me making a fool of myself again. Right, let's have a look. So let's continue down. I really want to get the sides of this funnel as low as I can go. But at the same time making sure I don't run out of wood. A balancing act, you might say. Okay, so yeah, when they drop, it might be ever so slightly that they're moving across, and if I don't do it enough down, then you'll see mobs flying off into the void all around us, and that won't benefit man or beast, especially not me. But I don't want that timer to go, and I want to show you the mobs. It's hilarious. And of course it's very cool, because we're going to get all sorts of wonderful items. And as we know, in a hardcore modded skyblock, that has to be a good thing. Right, I think this should now be the last one I should need to do. I really hope that I don't need to do any more. But you know what? We'll give it a try out, shall we? Yeah, look at that. Yeah, that's got to hopefully be enough. So what we'll do now, we'll come back up here, like so. Now here's going to be the fun bit, because as soon as I grab these torches and start going down, mobs could potentially start spawning. At least I hope they do, because that's the whole purpose of this mob spawner. Remember, 3 deep, so it fits Enderman. We want Ender pearls. Oh yeah. Right, let's grab the torches and then run as quick as I can, because it's going to get nasty in here. Oh, dang it, and I can't even see where I've got to go to get down now. I'll have to put a torch here, otherwise I'm going to die. Right, okay, so theory is I can just now go all the way down, and hopefully no mobs are going to hit me on the head. Oh great, there goes my pickaxe, my wood axe. Now I'm going to be taking ages, and there's going to be mobs falling on my head for sure. And I've got to fight them with my bare fists. Unless I crook them, of course. I could try crooking them. I wonder if we get anything decent off them extra from a crook. But I don't really want to try that, because it's going to be basically next to nothing damage. I'm so tempted just to jump off of here, but then it'll ruin my mob trap. Okay, so alright. I'll keep building whilst I go down and hope nothing falls on my head. The things I do for y'all. Okay, so let's go down. I don't want to push my luck. I wish my pickaxe hadn't have broke, my wood axe. I just want to get down here and out of here as quick as I can. And this is just wasting time, having to punch the wood. Sorry, there's someone screaming. I'll be back 1 second. Sorry about this. Oh my goodness, I bet you've never watched a video where that's happened before. Sorry about that. Right, let's carry on. I had a choice. Either I could stop the video or I could ignore the person out there, but because it was an important call, I knew I had to go and answer it. And I didn't want to stop the video because building this mob trap is fun. But you know, I've done it twice already. Oh, there we go. Did you see the spider fly by? How cool was that? Now I'm going to have some spider resources. Of course, the string I don't need, but the eyeballs, as grisly as it may sound, may prove useful. I don't know. I've not actually used them yet in Skyblock. I don't know how valuable the eyeballs are. Right, okay, nearly there. At least you know the mob trap works. So that was cool. That's just what I wanted to show you, in fact. It working. Because there ain't a lot of point in doing something if it don't work. Right, cool, there we are. Time to move over here because they're going to be falling down. Right, so usually I'll stand over here. And you could see by the spider, actually I don't want that there. You could see by the spider falling that my funnel is funneling them into this area. But make sure you do like I did, a 10 by 10, have plenty of room around for them to fall. Make sure that you've done it to a height of 50 like I did. And now what I want to show until the timer goes is the different type of mobs that will fall down and showing that they all die rather than still surviving. Okay, what I'll do is quickly go and get another water while we're waiting for more mobs to spawn and drop, which they will. May as well grab them both. Hopefully I won't die now. There we go. See, full food, full water. I've got unlimited water now and unlimited food with the fishing. I had silkworms unlimited, but I don't really like eating them, even though I'm not tasting them. Just the idea of eating silkworms ain't great. So I'll do lots of fishing. Now, of course, with your mob spawner, it's just a case of waiting as they spawn and they'll walk around the edges. Yes, you could put elevator flooring in if you was in a mod pack that was not so limited with resources as we are at the moment. No doubt I'll do that at some point. Put the I think it's Mine Factory Reloaded gives us those little, well, let's have a look, see if I can find the floors. I can't remember what they're called though, that's the trouble. Would it be logical? No. So let's, because I know it's Mine Factory, let's do at Mine Factory. There we go. And I think that's them there. Oh wait a minute, or is it? No, no, that's not them. Let's have a look. I'll know what they look like if they're even in this pack. Or maybe I've got the wrong mod. But there are floors that you can place down that are like moving elevators, and they'll move the mobs into the into the hole. So yeah, we'll look at that later. I'll have to do some whoops, what am I doing? I'll have to just look into that. For now, we just want these mobs to drop. Sometimes I like to tempt them by walking over. And yeah, occasionally they fall on top of me because I'm being stupid. Oh, yeah, there we go, another spider. But notice they aren't giving us anything, these spiders. It's a bit of a nuisance. You see though, my theory did work of walking over and tempting them, as proven by that spider. Now I'm hoping for more. Now, do you see in the mini-map in the top right of the screen there, do you see there are mobs in that little room? Because you can see they've spawned on the mini-map. You can see their heads. Look, if I go back a bit, do you see there's a couple of zombies in there? Now what we're doing, the reason we did this mob trap, of course, if we go back into the quest book, we're going to need an ender lily, an ender pearl for this, growing pearls, which is this one over here. But we're doing this because we need bone meal, believe it or not. Well, actually we need rotten flesh and arrows, but we are going to need bone meal to do this. Crucible, time for a crucible. So that's why I'm hoping to get the right skeletons and zombies, so then that way the next episode can be a continuation on from where we've got to. Now usually at night we'll get quite a few more mobs coming down to say hello, so hopefully that's what will happen. Now I've covered all of my world, what little there is of it, in torches, so I shouldn't have to worry about getting jumped from anywhere else. Just from in this room. And from above, that is. They're obviously being shy. which is why at some point you definitely want to put some flooring in that will move them. Water, whether you can use water of course to funnel them down. I just want one zombie and one skeleton to fall down so I can show you. That's really all I'm waiting for here. Let's see if I go back further. So I'd like to play around with things like this, seeing if there's any particular area you can stand in where they may want to get this urge to drop down this big hole for no apparent reason. And it doesn't seem to matter where I stand, they just walk around up there like zombies until they're ready to die. But I want to show you an Enderman as well, because at first, like I say, at 30 height the Endermen weren't dying. Now at 50 they should. Oh come on Minecraft, stop misbehaving, show us some mobs, splatter us some mobs. Oh goodness sake, well the timer's not gone yet at least, that's something. By hook or by crook, we're going to get ourselves some mobs. I noticed with my other world and my mob trap, it was just like this. At the beginning, it was very slow, but obviously as time builds up and more mobs around the walls, they start to fall much more frequently. So do not be dismayed by the fact that there's not raining mobs, okay? That is not going to happen unless you've got flooring which will push them off the edge and down the hole. So for now this is pretty much normal what you're going to expect, as in a mob every now and again. But I don't think I'm asking too much. Ooh, that's not good. Do you see that? Oh, at least I didn't get an eyeball there. Got a string. Yeah, why is it any spiders? I don't want spiders. I might have to go back up there and block that hole up. Make it smaller. Remember, spiders will need a 4x4 tile to fall through, because that's how big they are. So if I make that hole up there too, then it'll only be the other creatures which fall down. But there must be other. I can see zombies in there. They just don't want to drop off yet. I was hoping if I stand right underneath them they might, but that don't seem to matter. Oh, what was that? There was something. Oh, that was a creeper. Definitely glad that got squished. So there you go, we got some gunpowder. No doubt we can do some good stuff with this. Remember, if you press the U key over an item, it shows you all the possible recipes that you can use that item in. So, oh, TNT. That's got to be a good way to end this series in an explosive way. What else? Oh, a bigger TNT. Got to explore that for sure. Make myself a little throne of TNT that I can sit on and say goodbye to you in the last episode. Ah, some extra utilities. Love that mod. Fantastic mod is extra utilities. Ah, and that's something I'll definitely want to make. Safari Net Launcher. That is also a fantastic item. Yeah, that sounds interesting. I'll have to see if that explodes. Fire charge. a lot of this stuff I've never even used before. There's the timer. So I'm out of time. Well, what I will have to do is just let the mob trap do its thing and show in the next episode all of the stuff that I've gathered. It would have been nice to show you a few more of the creatures tumbling down, and an Enderman showing you us getting his pearl, and the fact that yes, he does die if he falls down there, but the game is not going to let me show you all of that, so you'll have to make do with a creeper and a couple of spiders. But in the next episode you will see all of the resources I've managed to gather from this mob trap, hopefully enough to continue our quest. Wherever you are in the world, God bless you and keep every last one of you safe. Thank you for watching and have a fantastic day, and I hope you have a lot of fun with a mob farm trap too. Goodbye.